Scrappy friends, I have a Sketching It Up with Hannah and Megan video for you today, and that layout that you've seen at the beginning is from October afternoon. It is pretty plain and simple, but I like that because you really can work on switching it up and doing something fun with it, and that is what I'm gonna do. I am using my December hip kit except for this background paper, which is from October afternoon. I don't remember what is it from. Sleigh Ride. That's the name of the paper. And it's from the Silent Night. Is that from last year? No, 2013. So it's a few years old, too. But I really like the colors. They're similar to what is in the kit, and I'm really wanting to bring out some of the blues and stuff, and I am going to use some reds and stuff. And I really like the way that it looks with that pink paper, the dot, because it looks a little bit more vanilla, creamy vanilla color. I had a really hard time with that paper, by the way. It's gorgeous, but because it's more of a creamy tone, it's a little bit more vintagey look than what I'm used to, and so I think it pairs really well with this October afternoon. I am inking everything pretty much in red. And I'm just going to work on some layers right now. Pretty much that sketch just has a photo that's in the center of the layout with a whole bunch of layers behind it and stuff tucked in. And I forgot that I added that paper right there with the little candies on it. I just really felt like that picture needed a pop of red. There's a bit hits of red and pink throughout on this paper, but it really just needed red. So I remembered that I had this ribbon and it's gold and it's gorgeous, and so at first I was going to put it underneath, and then I got thinking and I'm like, hey, I should make this look kind of like a present. So that is what I'm doing. I'm stapling it and taping it, but I stapled it just in case the tape for some reason doesn't hold. And I am using washi tape on the back so it doesn't snag anything. And then I'm going to put it out over on the side. Oh yeah, I forgot I added a little bit of washi tape to the one side. I don't know. I've been doing this. It's all Missy's fault. The ripping of it. And Jen Scout, I've seen a couple of videos where she did it too. So I don't know. I just kind of got stuck on it. I've done it for a few layouts now, and it's just been really fun. But I really like the way that this looks, and it completely changes the look of my layout comparative to the sketch. But I think that's why I really like the sketch. It really, because there's not much going on for it, it really gives you the room to play around and do what you want. And really that's what a sketch is for. It's just to start that inspiration and to go on from there, not to sit there and say, oh, and there's nothing wrong with sitting there and following the sketch. And I've done that before, but it's just really fun when you can switch it up and make it look not anything like the sketch. And so now I'm just adding some blues and stuff. And that one sheet that I just added and the one that I'm adding now is from the Pink Fresh Studios. On the back it had a whole bunch of different squares that had different patterns in it, kind of like a quilt, sort of. That's what it reminded me of. So here, at first I thought about maybe adding pop dots, but then I decided not to. And I had this paper that says fa la 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 la, all in that green. And I put it off to the side but I will end up bringing it back. I'm trying to bring in a tag or something because there is like a round element and like a label, but I really thought that maybe like a tag would work really fun because this looks like a present. So I really like the way that it's positioned right now, even though you can't see it very well, so it doesn't necessarily scream out, oh, here's a tag. But it just adds just a little bit of interest. And I'm going to use that 25th as my circle element. But I will switch it up. And I'm still trying to think about what else I want to use. And I like that naughty and nice, but I'm just not sure exactly where to put it. And it's going to stay there. And I also like this ampersand because I love ampersands. But the color works really well with the lighter green that is in the paper. So here I'm back to that tag that says, and I used just a die. Like, I think it was a Tim Holtz, like, it has a whole bunch of labels and stuff like that. And then I decided, I'm going to put this up above. So I know it doesn't necessarily go with where it's on the sketch, but I really like it. And then I like it with that little present. And I am going to add another present later. And I thought maybe I'd add some stars, but I really don't want to add silver now that I have the gold. I could have. And I think it would have looked okay, but I really was thinking that just with all the other colors that were in there, I wasn't going to. And then I'm going to use this from the hip kit, and I'm going to spell out Daddy's and then Lil, but I'm going to find a different font, and I'm going to bring in some more gold. I remembered that I had some Pink Fresh Studio, like some small. And at first I was thinking about putting it over, but then I remembered that I did a layout not that long ago that had the title wrap around. And where it would have worked, I just thought I would try to fit it all together on one line if I could, because I just did that. So even though they probably won't go together, I actually have an album where I try to keep all my Christmas layouts in, and then this is where I find another little present, and I am almost done. I'm just gonna put some stars around, and I really like the stars, and the colors work really, really good with the paper. And then I'm just gonna add some black splatters in a minute. Oh, and do some journaling. And I do the journaling in gold. I was going to do it in black, but I really, really, really felt like if I used black, it was going to stand out way too much. So, and I'm going to journal just around that bigger block of paper that I stuck down. I've done this before, and I really like the way that it looks when you wrap it around, and it just kind of brings your eye around your photo. And I think it also helps kind of ground that floating block because there's not just one thing. And I think also the way that I have that ribbon also helps so that your eye doesn't get strained, if you will, because sometimes when you have a photo just directly in the middle, it can kind of be a lot and it just floats. Anyway, so I really like the way that it helps ground that cluster in the middle. And here's the black, and then that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys go and check out Megan's layout and see what she did with the sketch. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!